Hello, Who-Man fans. No, not anymore. Hello, Better Call Scott subscribers. That's the new name for the channel. Now, you're probably wondering, for goodness sake, Scott, your only channel's only 3 months old, and already you've done 3 different names. Is it a new name every month? No, it's not, and I'm going to get into why. So the first name for the channel was The Man With No Name, but I didn't like that because it was very similar. Well, basically, it's directly quoting the Clint Eastwood Dollars trilogy, like Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Fist for the Dollars, and a few dollars more. And I want this to be a Doctor Who channel, so I thought that's not really appropriate name if it's directly referencing an American Western films. So I thought, well, how can you change that? You already used The Man With No Name. Is there any way you can combine that name with something that's more Doctor Who related? And that's when I invented the name The Who Man With No Name channel. Well, I thought mouthful. The Who Man With No Name. Well, why not just The Who Man? Why not just keep it that? So that way, keep the Man With No Name part in there and also have the Doctor Who reference in there as well. So yeah, there we go. So that's when the name The Who Man was invented. But then, as time went on, I came to realize that the Who Man just sounds kind of generic, really, and it doesn't really stand out as anything that really is unique. There's also a channel called The Who Guy, who is very good, by the way, and I thought it's too similar, and just I was never that so keen on that name, and the reason why it particularly bothered me it was when I was at college, I did have a Google account, but it was in the college email address. So and that was called Better Call Scott as a reference to Better Call Saul as a big Better Call Saul fan without directly quoting Better Call Saul. So I changed it from Saul to Scott, and I really liked that name of that channel. But as that was connected to my college account, which now no longer exists, all the emails and the verification of how to log into that account was all sent to my old account, which I can't access. So that was really disappointing, knowing that I probably won't be able to access that account again. So I thought, well, I can't use the name Better Call Scott now because I can't access it and I can't change it. What am I going to do? So, and then I thought, well, just stick to the name The Who Man. And then I suddenly remembered that my mum's old laptop um that account was signed into it. So I checked and it was still there. That my mum's old laptop is still connected to my Better Call Scott's college account. So I was able to access it in the end, and I've now changed that account's name to Better Call Scott to Don't Call Me. The link to that channel is in the description. It contains some college assignments and one university assignment. And I'm very pleased with that work, and that account will always be there, always, and that channel will always be there to watch videos on, but nothing will ever be uploaded to it. It'll just be an old relic channel. But now that I've changed that name from Better Call Scott to Don't Call Me, the link to that channel is in the description. I can now change the Who Man channel to the name I really want to call it, which is Better Call Scott. And here we are, Better Call Scott. So this is now the official name. It will always be Better Call Scott from now on, and it won't change again, I promise you that. So this is now the official name for the channel. Ideally, I'd like to have called it Mini Movies because Mini Movies is the name of my made-up film company, and I've been using that name since 2013 when I first started making videos. None of those videos are on the internet because they're family films, but that was the name I used for that company for my made-up company, Mini Movies. So I like to call my channel that, but Mini Movies doesn't really stand out as unique or different, and there's already a channel out there called Mini Movies, so I can't use that name as of right now. But I can use it in opening credits. So if you ever seen like my Doctor Who film or the Thunderbirds film or the Clem Burke film and it says Mini Movies on it, or any future Doctor Who film says Mini Movies, it's because I still use that name. But so that if you ever were confused by it. So anyway, that's what I like to have called it, Mini Movies. But still, Better Call Scott. I prefer that name. That is the name for this channel from now on, and to stop any confusion. So anyway, I just want to get that cleared up. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more. See you in the next one. Bye now. Thanks for watching. If you liked this, hit the like and subscribe button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.